And welcome back. This is the final part of 407 Edgewater Parkway, and therefore the last lot of Bluewater Village. After this, I still have two more lot billions of Open for Business, the 3-in-1 bookstore and the Bluewater Village micro mall. But yeah, after this one, we're done with Bluewater Village officially. I put the lot bins in Bluewater Village as well, but officially Bluewater Village will be done then. That's a weird thought. I felt Bluewater Village went by so fast. I feel I also gave this speech like 3 times. So I will not go like too much into it, but yeah, Bluewater Village, I hope I can manage to put all of the lots in the hood in the neighborhood and take a picture of it, because in downtown whenever I tried to do that, the game crashed because apparently even my computer cannot handle 44 fully decorated lots like in its like memory. It kept crashing, so I actually took out all of my buy CC, booted up the game, went to the neighborhood, quickly placed all of the lots, took a picture, closed off the game, put all of my downloads back, and sort of archived downtown. That's how I managed to take a picture last time. So if you're ever thinking about downloading all of my stuff and putting them in one neighborhood, don't. Like, just do not do it. Or just download all of the unfurnished houses, then you'll be okay. But yeah, don't go, like, try not to blow up your computer, please. So what have I done now? I have done the bathrooms. I decided to go for the black and white recolors of the Ophelia? Or is it not called Ophelia? I'm doubting. Oh, I don't remember now. I have to check. I have to know. I hear my beautiful mouse clicking. Yeah, see, it's the Ophelia. I remember. So good. So anyway. Yeah, the bathroom, you know, kind of, I really like the idea of this big ensuite bathroom that has like a separate little like toilet area. The original house had like an archway to the toilet, and I was kind of like, nah, just put a door there, you know, just in case you're like taking a poop. You want to keep that sort of smell inside the pooping area and not to your like pre-bathroom area. You know, although I guess you could technically put an archway there, it's not that big a deal. Oh no, I think the original lot had like an archway leading up to the bathroom and also into that area, so you had like massive, like if you have a draft or a poopy smell, that would just go through your entire bedroom. So no, I'm for doors. I really love these curtains. I didn't comment on them last time, but yeah, they've been around for a while actually, but I never really had them in my game, or think I had them and then removed them, and I was actually remembered them after the House of Fallen Trees. So I was like, ah, oh, damn it, I wish I had those curtains when I was working on that lot, because that would have been great. But sadly I did not. But that's, you know, I can still use them in this lot. That's just fine. And of course more plants, because I was not lying when I said that this lot is like filled with there's so much space in these rooms, and you know, you can only put so much things there that, you know, my thoughts immediately go to plants. Give you a nice little green thing, you know, vibe, and we already have the outside with the green like roofs, the roof gardens and whatever. So yeah, it makes sense that there's just a lot of plants in this lot. Got a nice hallway clock, because why not? So again, this hallway, it's bigger than I think most pre-made bedrooms. So just let that sink in for a second. Suddenly I have like a downstairs hallway that's pretty big, and then I have this hallway which is even bigger. And it's basically useless. I guess I could technically put like maybe a low dresser in there, but even then, like, just a dresser. So yeah, got the bed. I decided to go for this awesome bed. You know, to kind of keep with the kind of iron metal thing that I have going on with like some of the other furniture, so that fit in just nicely. And yes, I will be using the Josie bed blanket. How did you know? I did. I actually remembered that I used that one, so I was like, oh, I gotta edit before audio recording, otherwise I'll be stuck in a video watching like 10 minutes of me trying to pick out bedding. But I edited it, so there you go. Just a very sort of light blue cream palette. It matches nicely with the wall, so very pretty. This bedroom, I said it before, very strange because it's very long and narrow, so, which is kind of weird for this lot because the rest of the house is kind of big and wide, and I feel like maybe I should have put the master bedroom somewhere else, but the other two rooms are not as big. They are a lot more round, more squared off, whereas this one's very, like I said, very slim. It's a slim room. There's so many rooms and I just did not know what to do with some of them. Because basically I was done in my mind after this bedroom. I was like, yep, done. Then decided, well, maybe there should be like a witch room, like a kind of a alchemy room, you know, that sort of thing. So that was kind of like, but then I had 2 rooms upstairs, as you will see soon. So yeah, there, some quick paintings. Weird fella painting, really like it. Some nice flowery paintings. I am just mixing and matching like it's nobody's business. Then we have this little area over there, and I was like, oh god, what am I going to do with that? Because that does not fit like a vanity or something like that. So I actually decided to burp. I decided to burp, I'm sorry. I decided to put, again, that awesome, I always think of it as the Addams Family chair. Such a witchy chair, I love it. Sometimes I walk past like an interior sort of business, and sometimes I see the chair with my mom. I was like, ah, that chair's so awesome. My mom lost a chair too, so I'm not alone in my fan of that chair. Well, that was my phone. How rude of you. Chuck some nice plants in there, like this lady, this witch, or maybe dude, I don't know what you're gonna put in there. So they got an amazing oxygen provider, boy. So many plants. That looks great though, that little sort of bay area with all of the little chair and the plants. Got a nice little rug. Decided to go for the, I think it's the castaway rug, this one. Might be wrong, but it looks so good. It looks kind of old-fashioned, you know, the old weaving, like, especially because everything's dark brown, so that works even better. So that was the master bedroom, and then I was kind of lost because I have 3 more rooms to go, and not like tiny rooms. So I decided to go and build a nursery, because why not? And also because I've not worked on a nursery for a very long time now. And I just wanted to use nursery stuff because I think it's cute. So I decided that there's like twins because there's enough space. So I decided to use some of the cool new stuff that beautiful Nerd Kitty converted. So that's another plus, you know. I always like checking out the new stuff that I got. Although it's been out for probably a couple of weeks. I'm very behind on downloading stuff. I still not have those new startup screens. I have to work on that. I just didn't have any time this weekend to download all of that, you know. I just have a little folder on my browser, you know, where I have like my favorites. Where I just put the links of all the stuff that I want to download. I just put it in there, and when I have time, I'm like, open all links. And then sometimes the computer's like, are you sure? You sure want to open 44 links? And I'm like, yes! Yes, I do. Thanks for asking. And then I just go on a downloading binge, and then, well, you know, it's always keeping your fingers crossed for the game. You know, is it gonna crash? Is it not gonna crash? And a while ago I had crashes, and I thought, I was like, oh no, I hit the limit again. No. Turned out I had like a tree that somehow my game did not like. That was a bit odd. So look at all this baby stuff. It's so cute. I love it. Got the little witch mobiles, which I think it's probably one of the best things. There's like little UFOs, little mushrooms, and little broomsticks, I think. I think they are also by like, I think they're by trapping? I don't know. Somehow her or their username their username comes to mind when I think about those, so maybe she made them, they made them. I don't know, for safety, I'm just gonna call everybody a they, because I just don't know. I'm gonna stretch now, so if you hear something snap, it's me. Oh, God. Been sitting in a very strange position all day, so my neck's like a disaster right now. I really like that wallpaper in the baby room. It's this very aquatic wallpaper with all different fishes, and I was kind of like, you know, they live by the sea, so, you know, sometimes my subconscious has great ideas. I originally wanted to put up the cat painting, but then I realized I had a fish painting. I was like, yes, fish. Give me the fish. A lot of cars today. A lot of cars. Again, those awesome book colors that I downloaded, they are great. I also used them in the 1 in 3 or 3 in 1 bookstore that I will probably be uploading this week, maybe next week. I don't know what my schedule is actually, but yeah. Got a little bit tired of all the same Max's books, so those colors are pretty cool. So yeah, the baby room, it's just very simple. Just 2 cribs and a changing unit, a little thingy for you to sit on, and the squishy lamp, the octopus lamp. Squishy is the best. Squishy was a big star during one of my streams, and Rikis13 actually made some colors of them, of Squishy, and she even named the download, I think, Squishy, so Squishy was a hit. So here we have like the top, sort of the attic area with more of the sort of roof garden-esque. You put a nice little rocking chair there, so you know you can sort of watch like the garden and the pond and the ocean behind that. Although I'm very curious, that little pond that I made, wouldn't that technically be like salt water at that point? I don't know. Maybe it's sweet, like I don't know how close you need to be to the ocean for your pond to go all salty. Very salty pond. So yeah, I actually have this room. I was like, God, what am I going to do with this one? I was like, okay, I'll just put a chess table in there, I guess, and maybe a desk with a computer. I was just very, like, I don't know, silently panicking. Nah, just kidding. I didn't panic. I was just a little bit lost. And then I suddenly realized, wait, I don't have a TV, and Sims love TV. I also decided, oh damn, I don't have any phones. So I started putting phones everywhere, and I was like, maybe not everywhere, just 2 places, in the kitchen and the living room. So 2 phones, and then I went back and put on some more curtains, and then I decided, yes, TV, just the wallpaper looks very similar to the bedroom wallpaper, but it's actually not the same. But it has that same sort of bluish thing going on. And for some reason I decided to go for very black sort of furniture in this room. I really love these sort of felty recolors of that Amelia set by Adele. That black color, as you can see, is so pretty. It looks so soft, like I want to touch it. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to go for black, but it just looked really good, and especially with the chess table and those iron chairs, it just look. You know, you put down some plants for a little bit more color. It looks great. If you don't mind me tooting my own horn. That Art Nouveau lamp is to die for. Like, it's so gorgeous. I haven't used it in a very long time, but I felt this house, it would make sense if that lamp was there, so we did. Very happy. A little end table, or a little coffee table, I mean. And, you know, I didn't want to put too much in our room. It was like a functional TV and a chess table, done. And then we are in the duck room. And I decided to make this kind of the witch area. So if you have a sim living here, granted you download this one of course, you could technically put your little, the witch's pot over there, because you know, just to put down some herbs and stuff like that. I guess you can make like if you're one of those simmers, the ones that are 420, yay, blazing, you could make like a little weed planting, a weed factory. What's it called? Weed lab? It's the weed lab? It's a meth lab. What's a weed? Okay, I don't know. We call it a weed plantation over here. But yeah, I just decided to chuck some magical looking stuff on the attic. I was like, yeah. This is gonna be like the witch area. But it's overall not very functional, so. Although what I am fearing right now, well, no, I don't think they would do that. I was just scared for a second that if your Sims were gonna prepare food, that they would walk up all the way to the attic, but I think they will not do that because there's enough counter space downstairs, and I think the Sims also not only calculate like distance. Do they count distance also in like height? I think they do. Something like if there's a counter on the ground floor, but it's technically further than a counter that's 2 stairs up. Well, which counter will they use? That's a very interesting experiment. I should test it out one day. If I ever have Sims. I've not seen a Sim in years. That's not true. But I definitely have not played in years. That's definitely true. I have too much fun decorating. Downside, of course, is that I don't playtest my lot, so yeah, if something does not work, I'm very sorry. So we have the cool, this attic looks cool, right? I really dig it. Got this sort of moon dial. I just put it there. I was like, you know, I gotta put something here to represent kind of a glass ball or like a witch's pot. So, you know, the moon dial looks magic enough. And the little like circle on the ground around it. It's like, you know, done. So final look through the lot. I'm just gonna put like a little table and some chairs in the garden. Although again, I'm scared that your Sims might go over there to eat dinner. But I think it's technically further away than the dining area indoors. But I'm not sure. I don't know, might be further. Anyway, that was it. I hope you like it, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.